please get yourself fitted appropriately for the glove type that you need. And it is extremely important that you double glove and advocate for all your surgical team members, from the surgeon down to the circulator, down to the trainee, that they double glove so that everyone is protected appropriately.
I've been quite impacted by the data. It's, if I can use the word, it's something that I can't almost sort of stay quiet about. It now needs to get out there into the wider field rather than actually just being kept to myself. I think first of all, the consensus paper brings an element of credence to the idea of double gloving, rather than just being a one or two fanatics, shall we say. When you look at all of the data over the last 40 years, the need for double gloving, and if I can use the word, a moral imperative to consider double gloving for the sake of the patient, to reduce the risk of surgical site infection, but also for the sake of the surgeon's health as well, to reduce my risk and my colleagues' risks of developing blood-borne infections, for example. Having done that, I think this is the most important thing about this consensus paper.
We focused on indicator glove technology. The question is a colored inner glove more efficient, more safe than wearing two similarly colored gloves? And what we found through the review of the world's literature is the answer is clearly yes. Having an indicator system greatly improves the detection of perforations of both the inner and the outer glove.
We try to set up for the colleagues very strict and reliable ways to do that. And so most of the research we found on the databases was really weak in its evidence. And so we sorted out first on the Prisma the weak things. And then we got down to a certain amount of reliable abstracts, and then we put the persons into the abstract review, and even then we had to kick out other papers which didn't fit to our understanding of high quality evidence. When we did our research with our general surgeon guys, we found out that double gloving is not practiced in separate surgical disciplines. And I hope that with the impact of this paper and the consensus meeting, we can show on evidence how important it is to double glove.
I think they need to know that for their health and safety, also their longevity, that it is important to undergo an appropriate fitting for gloves, and that one glove size does not fit all.
Change is slow to occur. However, I try to point out at all times the only constant in medicine is change. If you don't change, you're left behind. Often to change behavior, to change practice, requires a champion. It takes people who are committed. It's important to be able to identify those people and gain their trust and their help. We can't do it alone. It takes a team.